All right, folks, it is quite windy today, so I decided to come out and perform a test that I tried to do about a couple of weeks ago, but it did not I did not succeed because the camera did not record any sounds. So here I am again out here at my other favorite spot. I don't know if you can see this. I will turn this camera around so you can see the branches and stuff blowing. Let me find. Okay, up here. Check out that tree behind me. If you can see the branches back there blowing, it is quite windy. UAV say is in the 27 or 28 miles per hour, and at this level, gust, and at 105 meters, where I'm gonna take this baby up, my Air 2S, up to 105 meters and see what it is up there, but it claimed over 40, 42, 45 miles an hour. I will show you that on the UAV forecast. All right, let's get on with it. Okay, folks, there we go. UAV forecast. We have the temperature, all those things that I don't need right now. Visibility is 7 miles. I'm only going to be flying locally. Don't need that. All right. We have wind at 28 miles an hour at 105 meters and gust 45 miles per hour at 105 meters. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go here to Ilof. So this is what Ilof is showing. 13 miles an hour. Let's get on. We have good cloud ceiling and everything here looks good. Let's go to map and see what we got. Okay, I'm in a good safe area for flying. Open up DJI. Start up the baby. I'm sitting in my car right now. I'm gonna use one of the mats in my car because I do not have my landing pad with me. I don't hardly use that, so sometimes I forget it. All right, let's get out here and get this test done. See how this baby will handle this. Yeah, this boy is blowing. Now, everybody do these tests, and I will tell you, it's not very, very scientific because we don't have a wind gauge. All right. I'm assuming it's going to handle 40-some miles an hour. We don't know exactly what the wind is up there. I'm going to do hand launch. Here we go.
Bow point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
It's kind of drifting
Take
right
off.
now. Drifting back. The wind is coming from, I would say, the northwest. And it drifted back about a meter from where it took off from. But I am in tripod mode. I'll put it in normal. Wind is gusting now. Put it up to smooth. Leave it right there and get my camera. Okay, here we go. Open up the pocket tube. And it is beeping because I'm standing close to it. I was standing a little bit on the side. I'm standing in mud now. This is a baseball field. So I move over here. Now what I'm going to do is move the camera towards me because there is a feature where you can tilt the camera. So I'm in frame, but the sensor is not going off. Now let me turn on the pocket tube so you can see how it's handling this 27 or so miles an hour gust. And it's going pretty well. I'm gonna wait for, yeah, there you go, it's blowing. There you go, you can see it, fighting it. Holding strong. It's a little chilly out here. Nope, that's what happened last time. I forgot to turn the camera on. Now the camera is on. Wind is picking up. It's holding nice and steady. Now I'm gonna kick it in normal mode. Normal mode now. The wind has died down a little bit. Picking up now. Give me a gust, baby. Give me a gust. Okay, blowing a little bit more. Blowing more. But she's holding her own. Sport mode. I don't see too much difference right here in the different modes of how the drone is responding to the wind. Change this over here so I can see on the compass. As you can see, it's not too bad right here. So let's take it up slowly. There you go, big strong wind. Big strong wind. It's facing into the wind right now. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn it sideways so I can see how you handle that. It's climbing on its own. I don't know why exactly. I didn't do that. I'm not doing this. It is climbing on its own. I'm not touching the controls at all. Why it's climbing? Now it's coming back down. Fighting it. All right, baby, let's move. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna back. Turn this way and fly into the wind. Because I want to get more in the middle of the field because there's trees. There are trees over to my left. I want more space between me and those trees in case something happens. Coming up to some soccer goal posts. Raise her some. And then go forward. Get away from these goal posts. I'm recording in 4K 30 at 4K 25 at 50 frames per second on the drone. I should be doing the same on the Pocket 2, but I have not set it that way. All right, here we go. Take her up. She is still right over me. All right, let me look at my control. We are 32 meters up. All right, my arm's getting tired holding this Pocket 2 up there. So let's cut it. She is holding steady. If you look at the compass, you get some idea of what she's doing up there. I'm gonna take her up to 60 meters. Still in sport mode. $58, $9, $60. 60 meters. She is tilting into the wind, as you can see on the compass. And the little blue dot is mean right up, almost right up underneath her. I'm happy to know that DJI have corrected this issue, because I had it once where that compass stuff was jumping all over the place. All right, I did say I would take it up to 105 meters because that's where the wind is supposed to be its highest. I always stay a few meters below the maximum altitude which would be, I guess, around 120 meters, in case I run into issues where I may have to climb. And I did run into one once where I was flying and a hawk came and got interest in my drone. So I went up higher and flew away. And it's always good to climb rather than come down because they can increase their speed laterally or down much faster than they can climb. All right, let me take it up. Take it up to 80 meters and check it out. 66. 75, 77, 80 meters. She's still holding her own up there. And well, it's showing 34 meters from where it took off, which I have walked from there. But basically, if you look at my blue dot and where the drone is, it's not that far from me. All right, let's go up to say 100 meters. I can hear it really fighting the wind. Now it's moving, but it looked like it's moving into, it's moving into the wind. It's 98 meters, but it hasn't gone far.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
Which is 105 meters, which is where I set it. It is drifting, but it's holding it on. Check out the compass. Let me turn my light on. It's not dark yet. But if you check out the video, it's nice and steady. What you see over to the right of the screen is the right arm because I moved my camera in that direction. So let me move it a little bit over, bring it back. See what happens when you pan that camera? Let me raise the gimbal so I can see what's happening to the motors. There you go, look at that, check that out. That baby is working hard. I'm gonna pan it the other way. Check out the other arm and motor. I'm at, can't see, battery is, what's that, 55? Strong wind warning, but she's still holding her own, have not moved much. She is fighting. She is fighting. Look at you can tell by looking at the compass. Okay, I'm gonna bring her down now. I think she's done well. Let me send her this gimbal. In order to send her, I hit it and it'll go down to the ground position, and I hit it, it will come back up again. All right, bring her down. You know what? I'm gonna put her in normal mode and see what happens. If anything, it looks like it's drifting, but it looks like it's drifting more towards me. Okay, now let's put it in cine mode and be ready to flip it back over. It is drifting more, but not much. It's almost right over me now. So even cine mode will work well in this type of condition, but folks, don't chance it. Don't chance it. Let me grab the traffic over here to my left. Bring the gimbal down some. Hit record. You will see how steady this video is at that height with all that wind. Horizon looked pretty good. Last time I was out in strong wind, the horizon didn't look good at all. Yes, I really trust this baby. Let me see if I can zoom in. Bring the gimbal down. Turn it more towards the intersection. Look at that. Look at that. It's pretty, 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 pretty. Turn my light on. There you go. All right, folks. I probably got about another 10 minutes before. Oh, these clouds are great. No, I'm not gonna do a time lapse. Don't have time for that. She is leaning into that wind. Look at those arms, the two white lines. All right, baby. I think we have done enough. We have proven a point that DJI MAVIC Air 2 can handle this wind. Let's get the clouds. Okay, let's fly into the wind. The wind is blowing it back. I'll move into the wind. Let's fly into the wind and see how fast we can get. 10 meters per second. Okay, it's got a little over 10 meters per second. All right, let's bring her back.